Well, Brian, I'm joined now by Damien O'Neill from Fun.ie, and you have an array of fabulous activities for children and parents alike.
Yes.
All the family can enjoy.
Absolutely. What we kind of tried to put together this morning, Laura, is a good spread of things to do for the children and for the adults. You know, on the Wild Atlantic Way, but in this area in general.
Because it is quite difficult sometimes for families to find something that little ones and mum and dad will enjoy too.
Yeah, well, it's trying to get everybody, you know, together. They're all on holidays probably, and they just want to do things together. So I put together a small list of things just to give people a well.
It's about 5 pages long. Thanks, David. We're going to start with perfect day surfing and supping. First of all, tell us what supping is.
Okay, supping, stand-up paddleboarding, and this is a new craze that's sweeping the world at the moment. And I suppose the best way to describe it's like standing up on a surfboard with a paddle.
You sure I've seen them, yeah.
It looks like great fun. I'm going to try it later on today. And
good man.
With Perfect Day, what they do is they take you from beginner all the way up. You know, whatever your level is, they'll sit down with, or they'll talk you through what you need to do. They go through the safety. They've got a 1 to 5 safety instructor.
That's a good ratio, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Normal industry standard is 1 to 8. So that's good. You know you're in good hands. They'll take you through the basics. They'll get you out in the water, and you know that's where the fun starts.
So do they cater for the beginners as well?
Yes,
somebody who's never done it before.
Yeah, absolutely. From children all the way through to adults. So
that's perfect day surfing and supping. I'd like to try supping myself. I don't think I'd be brave enough. I tried surfing once. Useless.
Well, look, I'll let you know.
Let me know you get on, exactly. If you can do it, then I'll be able to do it. Now tell us, what is hullabaloo?
Hullabaloo is again a family activity, and this is a really nice one that people wouldn't maybe associate with adults and kids. So hullabaloo has pieces of pottery. They're blank. There's no paint or anything on them. You sit down with the kids and you basically decorate a piece that you can pick, from a dinner plate to a dinosaur, fairies to firemen, whatever they are, and you paint them whatever colour you like, and then when it's finished the guys will glaze them and put them in a kiln and cook them basically, and you come back in a couple of days and collect it.
Little ones would love that, wouldn't they?
You could spend hours doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And great value too, from €8, and you could be there for a couple of hours as well, and it's a good family activity, and it's exercising the mind as well.
And there's such a sense of achievement when they see their finished product.
Absolutely.
They'd love it. Now, what do the Sligo boat charters have to offer?
Sligo boat charters, they've got so many different activities, but I'm just going to concentrate on 2. So the one which I really liked was an evening angling for the family. So you go out, it's €20 for the adults, 15 for the kids, and an extra €5 you get rod and tackle hire. So you're literally out there, you're fishing as a family, and it's, again, 3 hours. It's not that long. It sounds like it's a long time, but again, you're out and you get organised. And
is it true if you catch something, you can bring it back into the restaurant?
Bring it in. A lot of local restaurants will actually cook your catch. So you know you might have a fussy eater, but maybe if they catch something, they might be inclined to try the fish, and you know, good healthy dinner as well.
I love that. And if you're not into fishing, there is a really interesting day trip as well.
There's basically a boat taxi out to Coney Island, which is a fantastic way to spend a day. A lot of people, what they might do there is bring a barbecue or a picnic with them, spend a day. You can walk around the island. There's some lovely fairy forts to discover. You can hunt for St. Patrick's Chair. There's amazing beaches there, and then at the back you can go look into often washed up humpback whales and stuff like that.
That sounds fabulous. Now, Island View riding stables. Right. I have visions of riding across the ocean, across the beach. That would be fabulous.
Well, that's exactly what it is. There's beach treks for all ages again, and from every level as well. They take children from 4 years up, so they lead them by the reins along the beach, and again, idyllic. A great memory for a holiday as well to have done that. And you know, if the children or even the adults are a little bit more advanced,
so you don't need previous experience, do you not?
No, not at all. And it can go from as little as half an hour to a full day trek. So you could have a really great day on the beaches, and it's over in Grange, so it's not that far either.
It's the kind of thing it's lovely to do when you're away, because a lot of times when you're back home, you're in your regular routine. You don't think about going out horse riding for the afternoon, do you?
No, it wouldn't be something that I'd come across.
No, it wouldn't. You're kind of stuck in your routine of the sports that you play or the kids play already.
That's a really nice one. Anybody who's tried it has generally come back and say that was a really nice afternoon or morning.
Now, your eyes lit up when we were chatting about this earlier. The Sligo Golf Academy and Activity Centre. So Mum and Dad go off and they play golf, or they have what is the play?
I kind of feel this might be the nirvana for parents who golf. So if you've got the mum or dad who plays golf and they just want a little bit of something different, they go out to the Sligo Golf Academy and Activity Farm. They go to the driving range, so there's a 14-bay driving range, a bucket of golf balls, but that's great for them. But in the back then there's foot golf for the kids, which is a kind of a fusion of football and golf. They've got archery and they've got loads of farm activities as well. So mum and dad are looked after, the kids are happy, and again, really good value here. €10 for 100 golf balls for the mum or dad, or some of the kids maybe might want to do that. €7 for archery and €5 for the foot golf. So
it really is a one-stop shop, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the Sligo Golf Academy and Activity Centre. And finally, we just want to briefly mention the Waterpoint Aqua Park. Presumably, it's an aqua park. Where is it? Yes,
it's in Enniscrone. Okay. Everybody knows Enniscrone, yes. Lovely seaside village. It's an indoor water slide, but it's got also the gym, sauna, steam room and everything. So again, something for mum and dad and something for the kids. They love water slides and they'll spend the day there.
And all this information can be found on wildatlanticway.com. And your website is?
Funforall.ie.
Lovely. Damien, as always, an absolute pleasure. Enjoy your supping later on.
Thank you.
I look forward to the photos on that.
All right, thanks, Laura.
Back to studio now.
If you were going to do archery, would you want to do crossbow or standard bow?
I've done it with the standard bow. I haven't done it with the crossbow.
You?
I have, yeah. It's very tough.
With like the compound bow with the cams and everything, or longbow?